Hi fashion lovers, welcome to our hip padding class. So today we'll be padding these our beautiful fish skirts, and the first thing to do is draft and then cut out our hip designs. But at this point I had already finished drafting and cutting out, so this video is specifically for joining or how to attach our hip padding to the lining of the skirt. You don't attach it to the main dress because of roughness, so you attach it to the lining of the skirt or the lining of the dress for the skirt part. So next up is trimming. You go ahead and trim the edges of the pad or the edges of your design. You make sure that you trim it down in a way that it's very low, and when you join together it doesn't bulge, so that it will be flat on your hip side. Previously I have tried different stuffs for this foaming. I've tried the breast padding wadding. I have also tried thinner foams, and I said that this volume will be very okay. It's like the perfect volume I use for my padding. I would recommend that you use a thicker foam like this one, not too thick, but at least it has a little bit of weight, maybe not less than 1 inch, but from 1 inch 2 inches. I recommend you don't use more than 2 inches. So once you're done with your trimming, you go ahead to cut out what you want to use to cover up the rough edges. You can use light paper stay or you can use hair stay, anyone that you can afford or anyone that is at your disposal. I still went ahead to trim it down to even up the trimmings before I covered it up with the hair stay. So once you're done covering up with the hair stay, you go ahead and join it together with 1/4 inch, and after you're done joining, you go ahead to trim it off. You make it in a way that it's very flat, just like the way you create your padding. So you make it as smooth as possible. By the way, if you want to know how to cut your hip padding, I have a video. You can check out my page for the video on how to cut out your padding before joining. So as you can see, I joined the front and back of one side and joined the front and back of the other side. You can see that the center is smooth. Yes, you can see what the middle looks like. The inner part looks like there is no bulging of the sewing. So after joining, you trim out for it to be smooth. So next up is attaching the foam or the padding to your lining. You come to the beginning of your lining, the waist part of your lining, you open up the side seam like this and you come down by 1.5 inches. Please note, you can either come down by 1.5 inches or come down by 2 inches. If your waist is going to be high above your normal waist measurement, you're going to have to come down by 2 inches. But if not, if it's on the normal waist length, then you come down by 1.5 inches. You go ahead to press open the lining very well while sewing. So you make sure you're very diligent at this point in time, because you wouldn't want it to be rough or folded. You want it to be very smooth. As you're sewing, you'll be dragging, you'll be adjusting, you'll be smoothing and straightening to avoid any rough or folded part, so that when you're done sewing, you won't be struggling with your skirt. Your skirt won't align or the padding won't stay put. So you just watch what I am doing here. I'll sew some parts and I'll drag, I'll adjust, I'll readjust, I'll sew like 2 inches and I'll adjust and readjust and keep shifting it, moving it, so I don't have anywhere that it is bent or folded. Please know that the first place you have to sew is the center. As you can see, I had already sewn the center to the center of my lining joining. So you make sure that you sew it to the center first so that it is relaxed and balanced. Now at this point I was still sewing the curves. As you can see me moving around the lining, moving everything, pushing the lining outwards, pushing it in order for it to align very well. So after I was done sewing, this is what my padding looks like, and I'll just go ahead and turn it over for you to see. So this is what we have after I've turned over, and right here I was trying to wear it so that you see what it looks like on me, so you can obviously see that because you watch this video, it is evident that it was padded. But if you did not watch this video, if you did not know that I padded it, you would not notice that there is anything inside that skirt. You think that is how my hip actually is. So thank you guys for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to click the like button, share my video. Of course, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, and please turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you.